Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the last ever edition of Campbell Chronicles Newscast. I'm your host, Nolan Carroll.
I'm your other host, Jake Robinson. This morning we are going over our final projections for this year's election. This isn't meant to hurt anyone's feelings, except for Longo's.
Coming in the top two spots in our projection, we have candidate Flores of the Peace by Peace Party and Reagan Rhodes of the Party Animals. Flores has been at the top of the polls for most of the election, using his calm demeanor and charisma to push forward his policies on things like gun control and climate change. While Rhodes, on the other hand, has seemed to gain more support as the election went on, taking direct approaches at student debt and the economy. This election will likely end in a showdown between these two, but there are a few dark horses that still could win.
Now moving on to the two candidates falling somewhere in the middle. Candidates Jacob Scalacci of the Liberty Party and Gavin Garcia of the Sunshine Party. Both have had their moments of despair, but haven't been bad enough to find themselves at rock bottom. Scalacci has had some good points on animal testing, but seems to get pissed off by realistic hypotheticals. Garcia is a firm presence when speaking, but I'm not so sure he knows what he's talking about. Maybe these two can surprise us and win this election, but I doubt it.
Second to last, we have Mike Schumacher of the Visionary Party. Mike just doesn't fit the role as president, as he doesn't seem like he could take the pressure of even the simplest of speeches. The ads of his party were subpar, and the policies just didn't do it for us. Best of luck to you in the next year's election. You're going to need it.
We all know who is at the bottom of our ranking. It's not a surprise to anyone. Longo of the Freedom Party has yet to please us or anyone in the class, probably not even his own party. He is constantly unprepared, falls asleep in class on the regular, and his election would ultimately lead to the downfall of this country. In no way, shape, or form is this candidate fit to serve as our leader. Enough said. Go back to your job behind the McDonald's counter and make me a burger, buddy.
That is all we have for our final edition of Campbell Chronicles Newscast. Don't miss us too much, and have a wonderful rest of your day.